might have been away on holiday for a week, but that didn't stop us making a ton of profit. This is what I bought on the cruise ship. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Joe from Joe's Collector's Corner, and then another week has gone by, maybe even two. I've been away on holiday. We went on a European cruise. It was amazing. Had tons of fun. Put the eBay store in holiday mode, and we still had a ton of sales come through. Yesterday was just spent packing almost all day. It was ridiculous, but it's finally out of the door. We also went to a boot sale. Within 20 hours of getting back, I just couldn't wait. Woke up early the next morning and we hit the boot sale. I spent £58 in total. We'll go through everything I bought yesterday, and we'll also go through what sold whilst I was on holiday mode. All in all, it was a good week of sales. We actually made £418.64 in total. That's £396.65 on eBay, and one Depop sale for £21.99. As an eBay reseller, you really can't kick that habit. I was away on holiday, and on the cruise ship, I ended up spending £100 on items to make profit on eBay. I bought 8 MSC cruise ship Lego sets. These are retired. They go anywhere from between £50 to £80. I picked all the best condition boxes. We got 8 of them. We spent about £100 in total. I'm aiming high at about $59.99, and then I'll just accept offers. Like I said, I spent £58 at the car boot, and I bought some unusual items that I wouldn't normally buy, but I thought I'd take a punt on them. We bought some women's clothing. We bought some ski goggles randomly. We bought some golf shoes. I finally bought my first bundle of like home handsets, phones. Never find them cheap enough. We've bought some, and hopefully there's plenty of profit to be made. Let's go through everything that we bought. I'll start with the footwear. We actually got our first pair of FootJoy golf shoes. These are in immaculate condition. They look like they've been worn once because there's a slight bit of mud on the bottom of that shoe, but they are in unbelievable condition. When I was researching FootJoy shoes, I didn't realise just how expensive they can be. If you get like the premium models, you're looking at triple figures easy. These are Contour Casual, really good condition. Probably looking at about £30 plus postage on them. We bought a pair of New Balance just because of how clean they were. I can't find the exact model. They're 574s, but they're obviously Velcro. And when you try and find them on eBay, you just can't. They're out of stock on like one European store. Now they say they're a size 6, and I reckon they are probably like an adult women's size 6. They don't seem to be a kid's size. They're a full normal looking shoe. So I reckon they are a women's 6. No idea how to price them, but hopefully we'll get 20 quid for them. You never know. Final pair of shoes, complete guess. I think they're an Adidas Young One. Again, really nice condition. I think we're looking at about 30 quid for these actually. So, you know, for a complete guess, really happy with that. We bought a rose gold PlayStation 4 controller. I've never actually seen one in this colour. It is an official Sony one. Really nice condition. Still got charge in it. I just need to unscrew it so that I can make sure that's fully aligned. But again, looking probably at about 30 quid for one of these. I didn't realise just how well PlayStation 4 controllers hold the value, especially if they're in unique colours. I took a punt on a couple of Power Rangers kind of toys. I think they're both Morphers. Never had them before. They were £1 each. Turns out I'm actually looking at about maybe £15 and £20 for them. First we bought a mobile phone, which is apparently also a Morpher, proper Bandai. It flips out somehow, not quite. Aha, there we go. Flips out, pretty cool. Condition is not great. If it was in better condition, you're probably easily looking at, you know, £15 plus postage. I might be able to get £15 all in possibly. Can't get it back together. No idea what I've done, but yeah. Cool little phone thing. And then we got some kind of, I think it's a Ninja Steel or some kind of star thing. Needs some fresh batteries. It's making some weird noises. And then you get these little discs that you collect. This one only comes with one, but the toy itself is in really good condition. Looking at between 15 and 20 quid for that, and if you get more of those discs, they seem to just add a lot of value as well. So keep your eye out on Power Rangers morphing toys rather than just the figures. We bought a couple of games just because they were like 50p each. We got GTA 5 for the PS3, and then took a guess on Minecraft Story Mode. I think this is the first one because there's a season 2 and then there's some kind of expansion. I think this is the original, but it's in really good condition. So yeah, for like 50p, I wasn't going to pass up on those. Shout out to Ian, the master of pieces. I found my first rescue bot. This is a Bumblebee in like a Jeep. Not a whole lot of value, but you know, for 50p or £1, they're always going to be worth £5 or more. And if you get a few of them, they do bundle up really well. This is my first one. Really good condition. Yeah, chuffed. Bit of a guess because I didn't want to leave it behind. This is a Jakks Pacific Spider-Man plug and play TV game. There's a few available in the US, none sold in the UK, but I think we're looking at about 15 quid maybe. But yeah, I think I paid £2. It's in nice condition, looks pretty cool, unique. Yeah, really cool thing. I didn't want to leave it behind. You know, these unique gaming accessories look great on the store, and you know, they're just a cool item to have. I can tick it off my list to say, you know, I found one, I've collected it, I've sold it on. Really happy. A bit of a random one now. We bought some ski goggles. Why? I don't know. But they're Adidas, that's why. They've come with a bag. Official Adidas ski goggles. There you are there. Yeah, really good condition. Looks like they've been bought, probably used like once. And then, you know, packed away and that's it. I think I paid £5. We're probably... It's difficult to gauge because some are worth 30 quid, some are worth 15, some are worth 50. Trying to find the exact model is difficult. I've not done, you know, a lot of research. I need to actually figure out what model these are. But I reckon we can probably get about 20 quid for them. If we're lucky, they might be worth a little bit more. But they come with a nice official Adidas bag as well. Pretty cool. This won't be in Friday's video because I picked it up whilst I was going to get some bubble wrap after I dropped the camera off at the car. It's a Nintendo Wii Guitar Hero Les Paul. Comes with the dongle. I'm guessing this is the Wii dongle. I thought the Wii didn't actually need a dongle, but I assumed it came through the remote, but maybe not. So yeah, we've got the dongle. Really nice condition. It's got that extra fret one, so is that one of the newer Guitar Hero games? But yeah, it's in great condition. I've not checked the price on these, but normally you're at least going to get 20 quid for these. And with the dongle, you never know, this might be worth more money than the guitar itself. I paid £3, so there was no way I was leaving it behind. I paid a whopping £8 for this. It is a bit of a guess. Not tested it yet, but it is a Nook Simple Touch e-reader. It looked like new. I bought this when it was pitch black, but it had manuals, it's got wires. The actual reader is in there. I'm pretty sure it is the right model, or at least the right brand. It's not a Kindle that somebody slipped in, but it's got the book, it's got all the inserts. It is the right one. Really nice. Quick search on eBay, one of them sold for 80. I think it was listed as never used or something like that, maybe used once. But for £8, I definitely think we're in profit. I don't think we're going to lose money on it. It's worth keeping your eye out for these kind of e-readers because it's surprising just how much some of them do cost and how well they hold the value. But yeah, keep your eye out for the brand Nook. We bought what might be the heaviest board game for size I've ever seen. This is so dense, it is Wingspan, which is a really expensive, popular game. It costs like 40 to 50 quid new. This has literally been opened once and then just put back in the box. It's out of the sleeves, but all the plastic's kind of still in there. There's counters, there's birds' nests, there's eggs. There's some giant tub that I've not even been through it all yet. I'm going to have to count all the pieces. I'm not looking forward to it because it looks like there's a lot there. But for a £5, I think this is going to return between 30 and 40 quid, which is just amazing for a board game because most of the time when I pick up board games, they're just worthless. But yeah, really nice find. I knew what it was, I just couldn't leave it behind. Let's go through the phones. We bought a set of 3 Panasonic handsets. We've got like the main voicemail base station, 2 more base stations and all the power. I know Ricky Resells, buys these, splits them out as replacements and sells them all separately. I tried to find this handset, couldn't find this exact one in silver. I found some black ones, but I did find this is selling for over £15 on its own with the power cable. So I think what I will do is split them out, sell this, sell 2 bundles of the small base station charger with the phone, and then sell 1 replacement phone separately. And I think we'll probably be able to turn, you know, £5 into maybe 30 or 40. So it's definitely worth splitting them up. You probably will hold on to them for a while, but I reckon they will sell. These next 2 items were just really random. They were 50p each. I bought some vintage ties. Who knows why? But I bought a Mr. Man, Mr. Perfect tie made by Savatini. I think one of them might be polyester and one of them might be silk of the ones I've bought. I can't remember. Just going to have a quick look, see if we can figure out what material this is. So this one is polyester, but it is like an official, made in the UK, Mr. Man branded tie. So that's why I didn't want to leave it for that kind of price. I just thought it was different. It might be worth £6. You never know. It might sell on Vinted. And then this was just awesome. It was a vintage, genuine Simpsons tie. Really cool. It's got the trademark on it. Really, really unique. This one is 100% silk, so hopefully it might hold a little more value. There was a box full of like unique vintage ties, but I was beaten to it. So all the good ones had gone. I went back right before the end of the car boot when I was picking up the bubble wrap, and I managed to dig out these two for 50p each. We're definitely not going to lose money, and I just thought they were really cool, really unique, and because they're so small, they're going to be easy to pack. They're not going to waste, too much room. Finally, we bought 3 items of clothing. These are all women's clothing. We'll go through them one by one and talk about why I got them. First, I got this women's kind of long Craghoppers coat. I don't think Craghoppers holds a lot of value, but I think I paid about £3, and I thought with it being winter, it was probably worth a punt. It's a nice all black Craghoppers coat with like the metal emblem on it. It's hooded. It's got some symbols. It's got some writing here there. But yeah, just a really nice, really clean coat with a nice tag. It's a size UK 14 as well, so it is a good size. These next 2 coats were a complete guess. I paid £3 each. They're by a brand David Barry or designer. I'm pretty sure the women's coats, I think one's an 18 and one's a 20. One's blue, one's beige. I'll show you them. They're very similar. They feel really premium. They look a bit like a granddaddy kind of coat, but they've got this big designer label there, David Barry. Prices for this kind of stuff seems to be all over the place, but these are super clean. I'm pretty sure they're new. The blue one's here. It's got really cool gold accents on it as well. Slightly different style, I think. But yeah, really nice. David Barry London, I think it says on it. So that's everything I bought. Like I said, £58 spent. Which, to be fair, I thought it was going to be a really quiet, damp, horrible morning. The sun came out, there was plenty of stuff to buy, and I'm pretty happy with what we got, especially for our first one back at Donny in 3 weeks. In terms of sales, again, we had a really good week. Put it in holiday mode, kind of ignored eBay, put it on the back burner, and we made over £400, so I was really happy with that. We had the best sale I've ever had, as well as a reseller, the most profit I've ever made. Tiniest purchase price to a huge return. Well chuffed. It is on its way now with UPS. Hopefully they're really happy with what they bought. Let's go through everything. One sale on Depop, £21.99. It was the Umbro track jacket that I got from the charity shop run the other week. One of the first items to sell from that. I think we also sold a few more this week as well, so we're pretty much nearly in profit on all that as well. We might have already hit profit, I'm not sure. But yeah, that went for £21.99. Really nice condition. Weird kind of high neck. No idea. Maybe it's to, keep you warm from the wind. Who knows? But yeah, £21.99 on Depop, and it's on its way. So a total of 10 items went out the door from Sunday through to Saturday. But I was also in holiday mode Friday and Saturday, so I think in total we had about 16 sales. Let's go through everything that sold while we were actually away on the cruise. So first, the Birkenstocks. We had a return because it turns out the previous owner had cut the leather top strap to make it thinner so it fit them better. I didn't realise in the photos. I probably should have. I thought they were just really rustic looking, but really I'm just an idiot. So, I happily accepted the return, gave them a full refund. I did tell them they could keep them, but they sent them back anyway. I listed them, clearly stated all this in the description now, and they sold randomly for full price. So they've sold again for £33.49. We then sold a Weird Fish thick vintage fleece, kind of waffle knit. I think it's not a fleece, it's more like a waffle knit hoodie. It's one of the really old school surfer looking ones. Paid £8. Turned out it had a big tear there and I didn't realise. I was gutted. So I listed it for £10, sent out some offers. It's all stated. I even said it in the message. That's gone for £11.99 all in. So we've not made profit, but I've got rid of it. I didn't have to take it back to the shop. It's not the end of the world. You live and you learn. I should check clothing more carefully, and I didn't. We sold 5 PlayStation 1 empty cases, including 1 double disc pack. These were just a gift. They went for £23.48 all in. I think they even went to GSP, so they might have spent £40 on some empty PS1 cases. Clearly stated in the description, it's got some sleeves from some old games, but no games in them, no manuals, nothing. Hopefully they've realised that and they are happy with what they've got. The cases are generally in good condition, and it turns out, you know, if you buy PS1 games, you're getting 20 odd quid for 5 cases, so it's definitely worth getting them. If they're 50p or £1, even if the games are ruined, you can make money off the cases themselves. We sold the vintage Sergio Tacchini Italian jacket with the front pocket, really cool, kind of like a Napajiri kind of vibe. That went for $29.99 plus postage. The vintage Micro Machines van. I seem to sell Micro Machines all the time. Every time I get them, they sell fairly quickly. This one stuck around a bit longer, but again, this might be the third time I've sold one of these and it's gone to the USA. This one went for $35.99 all in, and then they've paid, you know, 20 odd quid postage, whatever GSP charges these days. It come with some cars this time, which is why I charged a little bit more, and you know, it sold for full price. We sold another circulation booster. These things are just an eBay reseller's dream. I paid £3 for this one. It was a cheap looking one, fully plastic, not like a nice silver look or anything, just a cheap plastic, fully working, just with the power, no extra pads. Guess the price on this one, because the brands are always just, you know, made up brands. You'll never find the same one on eBay. We ended up getting £57 for it, which is more than any other that had sold on eBay. So I was chuffed with that. We sold Little Britain on the PS2 for £4.25, free postage. If you've seen my previous videos, this was given to me by a guy that asked about the GoPro, subscribed to my YouTube channel. He then gave me some other games for free. I paid £1 for this one and it sold for £4.25. We sold another Apple Airport Express base station, that plug-in Apple weird Ethernet product, really old. No idea what they're going to use it for, but that went for full price. It went for £23.49 all in. We then sold a pair of trainers. These were the American Kahoo made in the USA ones. Not the greatest condition. They had been used on trails. They were pretty dirty at the bottom, but they went on offer for £23.49 all in. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of sales to make up the amount we've earned, but here's the big hitter. We spent £5 on this. Complete guess. The Texas Instruments BT Field Support Engineer Data Terminal from the 1970s. I think on the back, the copyright stamp was 1965. I think they were distributed and handed out in the 70s. Spent £5. That sold on offer for £149.99. So, you know, I was nice. I gave him a tenner off and he bit at it. I had a few watchers come in, a few questions about it. I sent out some offers, a lot less than this one as well. Nobody responded. And then randomly, it sold for 150 quid. So that's £5 into 150, which makes it the best item I've ever sold. I think 150 is probably the highest amount I've got. I seem to hit around that number a few times, but this is the lowest amount of money I've ever spent on an item to earn that much. So, you know, it was amazing. I was away on holiday, put my feet up, and then, you know, £150 came in. You just can't get better than that. All in all, it's been a good week. Really knackered after packing all that stuff, but I do still have 80% off for this evening, so I think we're going to list some more items. Yeah, we'll try and get through the backlog. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you guys bought some cool stuff or maybe had some amazing sales. Let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram. It's Joe's Collector's Corner. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.